just record from now. Um, you're going to see that car everywhere. Or say, for example, you are maybe you're you're looking for a home and you have this ideal picture of like a pool or whatever. And so you're starting walk whenever you go for walks now, you're going to check out houses and see if they have a pool over their back fence, you know. Like you're gonna like whatever you put out there, you're gonna start to attract, okay? So like some homework I can give you, it's really easy. Some homework I can give you is like really starting to write down, like put a note section in your phone and start writing down things that you are saying either out loud or thinking, and really start to question like why you're saying it and why you're thinking it, because there will be a bigger reason behind it. And you know, like how can we change it? Another example could be, I don't want to have any money struggles. Okay, we could change that up because right now your brain is only hearing like money struggles. That's all it's hearing. Okay. You could change that to I'm financially free, or I don't stress, oh, I have abundance of money, or my bank accounts are always full. You know, you can say it like that because in your brain hears full bank accounts. And so it's gonna like, you know, it's gonna attract that into your life. Okay, so that is one thing, like a big takeaway. There's going to be a few other girls talk tonight as well. So I just really wanted to put it out there, like really be protective of your energy. And this is why working as a team and being around the same people, like that's why I put that poll in the group on Friday, is if you're around the people who have similar goals, who are driven, who want that success, who want to like, you know, level up their lives, like it is so important to be around those people because they are going to pull you up and they're going to really help you attract those people that you want into your life. Okay. So I'm going to pass it on to Michelle. Are you going to speak tonight, Michelle? I can't remember.
I haven't prepared anything, sorry, but if I can speak if you want me to.
Yeah, you can
Just
say a little bit. Sorry, I couldn't remember who said yes in that chat of ours.
That's okay. I was actually part of, like, I wasn't in Arbonne in the last group sale chat that you guys did, but I did. I was a customer in that chat, and yeah, that was when I first jumped on board with the Green Gut Glow. So, yeah, it was a cool chat to like everyone that you could sense like the energy in the chat and like.
Oh, was it that vibe, the September one? Was it in
Yeah,
September? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, I jumped on board then, and yeah, purchased some products from that. So yeah, it will be a cool thing to do again if that's what the plan is. Just to get that energy and that vibe going, and getting some customers in that way as well. Because yeah, you can really like sense the energy in the group chat, which is cool.
I love that you've just like come in. I didn't even know you were in that part of it. So those of you who don't know, last year we ran for the top 2% if you weren't in the business back then. And we had this big group chat that was honestly, it was mainly created by Haley and Glenna. They did a huge push for that to help the whole team. And it was really well run, but it was like the biggest sale to get this team over the line. And the energy was so high. And that was created that run probably started probably April, May that year, and this was September. So it did take a while to create that energy. Do you know what I mean? Like it was 5 or 6 months. It wasn't that long. But that's what I mean, like working as a team, and you actually get everyone just like the friendships, like everything, everyone's working together, and it's such a fun time to be around. And the people that you attract in, like that's how we attracted Michelle. Didn't even know that. That's so cool. Thanks for sharing that. Let's pass it on to, I'm going to say Glenna, she's next on my screen.
Hello, hello. I like to yell as per usual because I get really passionate about this. So if you need to turn your sound down, please do. Basically, so success in business it's a journey for everyone, right? So every step we take brings us a step closer to our goals, and business can be filled with highs and lows. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned is to celebrate all of it, because through growth you have a low, through highs, you'll learn things, but you're kind of in the zone of this is really exciting. And I have learned that you do have to teach your team and show your team what a high and what a low is too, because you can be as positive as you want, but when your team has a low and you can't relate to them, then you're not teaching them anything either. So if you're going to sit there and say, oh no, it's all fluffy ducks, they're not going to respect you in that aspect either. So you do need to have that up and down and be quite brutally honest about it. But when a team is on fire, all of that is so transportable. Like, that's probably not the right word, but I'm real bad with that word. But essentially, like, momentum is contagious. Like, it literally is something that you will feel. It's an energy that gets thrown at you. And when you're surrounding yourself with people that are uplifting and positive, then it's 110% going to ignite your fire. What happens when teams are heading towards growth and momentum is it becomes something you want to jump on the train. I always remember Emily's explanation of it was so funny with her mouse going up like the airplane. And that has
Oh yeah, my mouse. Oh
yeah, that's imprinted in my brain now going forward. But basically, I just wanted to quickly talk about like mentorship and like who you're hearing from tonight. We all started from where you are. So, like, I didn't get to where I am today, and I didn't get to a position where I can jump on here and talk you through this without going through it. And so, it's sometimes so hard to grasp the concept of, okay, cool, I really want to run for a goal, but it's unachievable because XYZ. And your brain always goes to the negative before it will go positive. So it's up to you to flip the switch on that. And just know all of us have started from where you've started. So we are here to share our passion, our drive, and lead you to where you want to go, because that's why we do this. Like, essentially, like, no one in this business jumps into this business and goes, I don't want to sell Arbonne, or I don't want to talk about these amazing products, or I don't want to share them with the people, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to share them. And we are all so passionate because we have either connected with a product or we've connected with a person that has led us to where we are here in this group today. And that is why we all believe in you. And that's one thing I really want to lock home with my chat tonight is the community believes in you. We believe in you, and you were chosen to join this team for a reason. Like, you're not here for nothing. Building and growing an Arbonne business is not just about financial rewards. It is about empowerment. It's about coming and helping and supporting others. It's about creating a life that you want to love, that you enjoy. And then it's about helping others do the same. And that can be scary because some of you might go, oh, I don't want to be a mentor. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can lead the charge. But you wouldn't be here if you weren't that person. And there's something in you deep inside that has led you to where you are today to be able to, we just need to find what ignites it, essentially. So I want you to embrace the process, and I want you to realize that this is your journey, and every step you take brings you one step closer to your goals. So stay committed, be consistent. You always hear those words, but hold yourself accountable. So set goals that are achievable to you, and that then you can add on that with your vision, with what you dream of, with where you want to be in XYZ amount of time. What we're here to show you tonight is what is possible, and I want you to think about that. Like, really think about that. What is possible? Because our brain always tells us to just go with what's probable or what we can achieve. But think about more. Push outside that box. push the comfort zone and find growth. And that's essentially what I did when I headed for area manager. Together we can achieve amazing things together, but it all starts and finishes with you. I borrowed a lot of belief from my upline when I first joined this business. And that's what us leaders are here to talk to you and share with you tonight, is you can borrow our belief. We have so much belief in you that we are here to share, because we have brought you in to this community because we've seen something in you and there is a passion there. You may not see it in yourself, and that's why I say borrow that belief until you feel it, see it, and believe it yourself. That's the whole reason we have mentors in this business. If I can do this, if I can build to where I am today while going through such a traumatic breakup and a horrible relationship and where I was being torn down, but also working full-time, studying part-time, and still hit that area manager, still build that team, still have the vision in me when everything in my personal life had gone to shit, then you can do it too. I could have easily used time as an excuse, and so many of us get that thrown back in our face, that time, they don't have the time. But if you have the vision, even if you're borrowing it, and I have a lot to hand out to you if you need. If you borrow my vision for a day, a week, a month, a year, you will not use that as your excuse anymore. You will push the comfort zone and you will see what we all believe in you. And it's what I was borrowing from Em a lot of the time when I joined. So many times I had Haley or Em in my ear, like, come on, Glenna, just keep going, like, pull yourself together, snap out of it, like all of that. And that's why we build this community. That's why we're here to do this. I'm so passionate and I have belief for all of you. So this is my last little statement. You can do anything you set your mind to. So what is it you're setting your mind to tonight? Cheers.
Love that. And honestly, you were in my inbox messages every single day. And not gonna lie, like, I think you could look at Glenna on the outside like she's just like flowing through it, because you turn out really confident, but honestly the time she's like struggling, like no one's like an exception. Like, you do have hard days, but it's the hard days that you need to go through to actually, like, that's where the lessons are and that's where the growth is. So yeah, thanks for sharing tonight. Okay, we've got two more girls speaking. We've got Haley and then we've got Pearl. So go, Haley.
Hey team. Right, as we gear up for the final stretch of 2024, I want to touch base and get excited about what's ahead. But firstly, I'm going to share one of my highlights from my journey with Arbonne. So at the end of September, it will be my 2-year anniversary. But for the first 3 months of my business, although I completed the Success Start program, I felt quite lonely. I'm not going to lie. I started this business really not knowing anything about network marketing, and I was adamant I was not going to grow a team, that I would just sell products and I'd be happy. So that's what I did for my first 3 months, but I quickly realized that it would take a very, very long time to get to where I wanted to be. And like I said before, it was quite lonely. Yes, I had my upline and I had a few side sisters, but things started to really change for me when I started sponsoring a team. So my vision grew and I developed a passion for helping others, and also having a team motivates you to show up. Even when you're having those really bad days, knowing that you've got a team who look up to you, keep you going. So you can lead from the front and show the way. And new business builders equals growth. It also means stability, and it equals a larger paycheck, which is lovely. With that being said, I want you all to imagine this: earning an extra $150 each month for the next 3 months on top of your commissions, promoting to district, and then $300 for the final 2 months of the year, on top of your commissions. That's a total of $1,050 in bonuses. Like, that's amazing. And that's what we could all be going for as a consultant. But it's not all just about the bonus. It's about what it can do for you. That extra cash could make a real difference. Maybe it helps cover your Christmas gifts at the end of the year, eases some financial stress, or just gives you a little bit more breathing room. Think about how great it would feel to know you've got a bit more to spend on what matters to you. It's not just about hitting a target, it's about making your goals and dreams a reality. So let's get motivated and push hard for these last few months. Write down your goals, get really clear on them. Write down a list of DMOs, so your daily method of operations, and stay consistent. That's the main thing. Even if you do a small bit every single day until the end of the year, like, you're not guaranteed to hit your goal, but I'm sure you'll either hit it or you'll be very close. So stay consistent, jump on the trainings, invite to the DAs, host in-person events, invite to team sales, do your daily conversations, and visualize January 1st with you ticking off your goals, earning your bonuses, and the positive impact it can have on your life. Stay focused, keep pushing, and let's finish the year strong together. And that's it from me, short and sweet.
Thank you. I love the breakdown. You're very good at that. But that was so good. Thank you. We'll finish with Pearl. Pearl.
Oh, guys, that's so awesome listening to you all. And I just want to do a massive shout out. That DA was just absolutely exceptional. That was just so phenomenal. I've got a girl that's going to sign up as a consultant from that. But I want to share my highlight, and I just want to say that, honestly, guys, I've been in this business now for 7 years, and when I came into this business, I was shy. I didn't know how to talk to anyone. I didn't have any friends. I'd never valued relationships. I was I had a 5-month-old, a 1-year-old, and a 3-year-old, so life was busy. My husband was unsupportive of this business, didn't understand network marketing, and I came into this business with this incredible why, and my why was finance. And I say that in a way that I don't believe money will ever make anyone happy, but it damn well gives us choices. And choices make things easier. They make things so much funner. They are wonderful. That's what we want to do, right? Is offer people choices. And it's either in finance or it's in time. And that's what I've now achieved. I mean, 7 years later, my biggest highlight was turning over 6 figures this year, which was just one of those phenomenal feelings that I have continued to do the work consistently and have built a business that I am now creating an income that is a 6-figure income where I do 10 hours a week, and I have just done consistently 10 hours a week for the last 7 years. Do you know what I mean? Which is nothing in the big scheme of things, but this is a business. This is a super easy business. I really believe this is a very simple, straightforward business. The only problem and the main thing that takes most people out is people are not good at being consistent and motivating themselves, right? So if you can overcome those 2 hurdles where you have a strong enough why to overcome the feeling of I can't be bothered, or I'm going to watch Netflix or whatever, you will achieve this in this business. I mean, I am no one fantastic, but I'm just a creature of habit that has got really good at doing what I was told to do and just continuously doing it. And everybody can be sitting in my shoes in the sense where you can be creating that income, and where you are then able to either get out of the job that you're in. I know some people get into this and they love their job, and I'm like all for it, but it creates that space where they've then got the finance. Their job often doesn't create enough finance, so it just opens the doorway to where you're going with this. And that's the phenomenal thing about this business. We can take it anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like the possibilities are really limitless. And I have still got this note on the side of my office which says it is impossible to fail at Arbonne, but it is easy to quit. And I've got it in big capital letters. I read it every single day. And it's one of those things that I look at, and it makes me laugh, but it makes me absolutely start looking for people that are not going to quit. Do you know what I mean? And when you start looking around, you start looking at those people that are just nailing it at something, but they've been nailing it at something, whatever it might be, for ages. Do you know what I mean? They've got that stickability, and that's what we all want to be doing, is looking for those people that have got stickability, that quality of stickability, where they don't give up on themselves. Because if we start to really dream big, and I love what Glenna and Haley said, honestly, most people don't even think about what their big dreams are. Like, they're just, so many things are just impossible, so they just don't even go there. But when you've got something in your hands, tool in your hands, where you could actually start dreaming big and go, you know what, the impossible is 100% possible with this, and I'm going to be able to do it in a small amount of time if I stay consistent, then we all get there. And when we're working as a team, it's finding that fire. I know, gosh, what was it you, Em, that was saying a few weeks ago on a training, where, you know, when you're being like a little sponsor lull, and you're not sponsoring people, and then somebody else sponsors somebody, and if you start to get around that new person, that new consultant, you will start to feel their fire for this business. Because I can sit back and think about me when I first started this business, and I was so excited. Like, I was like next level excited about everything. Like, oh my gosh, I got a sale. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do this. Oh my gosh, I just got paid. Like, all those things. And after time of being in the business, we can sometimes find that we can get real complacent with it all. And getting around those people and feeling that fire and letting that fire ignite your fire, we all start to catch hold of it and start to build our businesses, you know. And that's the beauty of it. It's so exciting. This is an incredible business. This is, you know, I've gone from having 3 kids to, over that 7 years, having another child, separated from my husband, went to hell and back and all of that, because that was just intensely hard, but had this business that I could stay consistent with, that really helped to ground me through it. And I'm now come out the other side, nothing's fallen to bits. I have all the same bills, but I'm the one paying them, and I'm fine to pay them. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a bloody exciting thing. Like, that is what this business can do. That is what this business has done for me. It can do it for anyone. I can take the kids on holidays. We can go and do all those things. We're just restricted by not wanting to be on a plane with a baby right now. You know what I mean? But that's awesome. It's so exciting. And I'm so excited for all of you, because I've seen some of you girls on here for a while now, and I just know that you guys have got that stickability in you that's gonna go to the top. You know, and if MVP is not your goal, if there's some other thing that's your goal, then that's excellent. This business, not everybody has to go to the top, but I'm like, I want to go to the top, because I know how many, to get to the top, I've had to help so many people change their circumstances and change their lives and create freedom where they're able to be stay-at-home mums. I went to a thing today where there was a couple of mums there. They were so upset because they're having to put their babies into care, and they're like 3 months old, and not by choice. I'm all good, you know, some people do that from choice, but this is not from choice. This is because they can't afford to not go back to work. You know what I mean? And we have the opportunity that can change those people's lives. So when you get to the top, you've got to know, to get to the top, you've had to change so many people's circumstances, so many people's lives have been changed, that you are there. Do you know what I mean? And that's exciting. So I'm gonna finish there. I'm just gonna say that. But you guys are amazing. You're incredible. We have got the most exciting next half of the year. It's gonna be next level.
Amazing. If you are fired up after this call, I'm gonna like reboost that little, like, put that poll that I put down on Friday back to the first part of Vibe Nation. And if something sparked with you, we'll add you to that chat, okay? Because that's going to start popping off as of tomorrow. Daily activities to do in there. Obviously, Vibe Nation will still go ahead. Like, I'll still be putting lots of stuff in there. But the difference is that Level Up group is you're surrounded by the people that want to grow, okay? So obviously no pressure if you don't want to. Like, everyone does this business for every different reason. But if you're inspired by tonight, then yeah, the poll will be there. So thanks for joining for the last hour. Have a good night, guys. Can't wait to keep going. Bye, guys.